That, of course, will still be lower than the Model Y. The last time when Xiaomi's car unveiling was announced, you told the CEO, Mr.
Lei, that the new brand Onvo doesn't know how to price its cars.
Are you joking, or do you really feel the pressure?
Will Onvo be cheaper than Model Y? The price of Onvo, of course, it will be a bit lower than Model Y. But because of this, U7 and Onvo is not really in the same market.
The user base we're addressing is somewhat different, so the short-term pressure should be all right. After all, we came out later, so relatively speaking, our product positioning is still a bit different.
Because Onvo, it's focusing on the family market. What we're considering is how to create the best product for families.
This best SUV product, its definition is still a bit different. Our first car, the L60, we're still very confident about its performance.
Because of our intelligent technology, based on our accumulation in the charging swap network, such an accumulation, we believe that Onvo will definitely become a very important brand in China's family market.
In China's family market, a very important one, a brand. Our L60 will also become a very important product.
Guys, I just want you to take a look at this. Great Wall Motors HK shares climbed to 14-month peak on robust Q1 earnings. This was just 2 days ago. Q1 net profit soared 1,752.6% year over year. Could this be a hint that good earnings for NIO is also around the corner? Possible, all right? Now, looking at NIO, man, what a champ, man. 4.54, up almost 10%, up 41 cents, 9.93%. Holy crap. We have officially broken above the red bullish wedge. All right, this is the short squeeze wedge, and we've broken above it convincingly. All right, it's not like a wimpy breakout. This is a convincing breakout, and look, the stock price is holding near its highs. So the biggest question is, how long will we squeeze for? And the second biggest question is, where does this take us? All right, so this, first of all, this squeeze is not going to be just like one day and done. All right, if you look at other stocks that have done similar things in the past, it's a multi-day, multi-week process. It takes a while for this to chug along and get up there. All right, so it's not like just one day and it's done. No. All right, it's gonna go up and up and up and up and up and up and up, and as it gets higher, there's gonna be more FOMO, there's gonna be more shorts panicking, but it takes time. It's not just one and done. It doesn't make sense for a stock to go up 100% in one day. No, that's not gonna happen. It's gonna go up gradually. All right, so to take a look at where things might be, here is something that I've mapped out before. This is a CGC. We also have this bullish wedge breakout, and this took about 20 days from bottom to peak. 20 days. So 20 days from it to go from 2.74 all the way up to $11, and it's still, you see, you got, after a pullback, it's still going up, and this is what you can expect. It's not going to be one day, and if you just look at one day's action, you know, that's what it looks like. Not a lot of action. All right, it takes many days for it to go up, so that is something to be aware of. So coming back to NIO stock, what does this mean? That means it's gonna take like 1 month of squeeze. All right, it's gonna be like 1 month or maybe even 2 months of squeezing. Like in the past when it ran up, this wasn't a one-day move. This was like multi-day move from the bottom in June 1st. All right, all the way up to the top. That was like August 4th. So that's 2 months to get up there. Okay, so this is also in a similar action where it's like it's gonna take a while. All right, and as for where we're gonna go, I've laid out my price targets in the past. All right, we have this $7 area, which has been a very interesting support way back. Man, this $7 area is a very critical support, held multiple times, and of course we've broken below it, but now that is also going to be the first target, $7 a share. All right, that's the first target, but of course I'm expecting it to run much further than $7 per share. All right, the next target is going to be around $10 per share. We got this little gap over here. We talked about this gap in the past, and then if we break above $10, we could go up to $13 a share, and maybe even beyond, depending on what type of news we get. Of course, we know there's multiple partners coming out. That's confirmed by the co-founder, and also we got Onvo launch in mid-May. That's gonna offer a lot of enthusiasm into NIO stock. And guys, you heard the CEO, it's going to be 10% cheaper. And I don't want to be like one of those guys that says, you know, this is going to put Tesla in the coffin, because it's not going to put Tesla in the coffin, but it could severely dent Tesla's sales, all right, with the Onvo car. And that's, the car is not launching, but the brand is launching soon, all right, mid-May. So you could also expect a further boost, maybe perhaps mid-May with the Onvo launch. That's going to really help the stock up a lot. And you know, tomorrow I'll be at the Beijing Auto Show. I'll be checking out NIO's booth and all the other booths out there. I'll be live streaming as well as recording some videos. I'll be talking to some of the sales reps. I'll be talking to some of the staff. And maybe if I bump into Willem Lee, I'll ask him a few questions, and just to check out the competition as well. And NIO's going to be selling a lot of cars with the auto show. Every year during auto show, they get a ton of leads. They also sell a ton of cars. So this is something that's also very good. Okay. And NIO stock has just been oversold for way too long. And by the way, if we look at the price targets, we get the price targets by taking a measured move from the width of the wedge. Okay. So if you take a bull breakout from there, that's $10 per share. All right, $10 per share. That's what we can expect. So I'm expecting target to at least hit. We should at least get to $10 per share with this squeeze, if not more. All right, that's my minimum target that I think we will get to. But of course, we have a target here at 7 as well. And just remember, it's going to take a while. All right, it's going to take a while. Lots of bullish catalysts, and the earnings very soon expected to come around the end of May, perhaps. If it comes at the end of May and we get a nice surprise, that could also really turn things around for NIO. And the sentiment right now, I mean, like, the economy is doing fairly well. All right, people are doing price cuts, but you can tell NIO isn't that severely affected. NIO, you know, they're doing promos as well. They're doing heavy promos, which is nice. But in general, you know, people still buy NIO for the battery swap. And in my previous video, you've seen in the future, battery swap is going to be all that matters in the future. So this is all very good. This is all very good and dandy. We have convincingly broken above, and the only possible case where we go down is if we get like a pullback. All right, if we get a pullback of this trend line and sort of retest this red trend line, maybe pull back to 4.21, but I don't expect that to happen. I think we're just going to go blast off. Okay. And even if we do pull back, that's another buying opportunity to load up, to go up further. So yeah, just hang on tight for the ride. All right, the rocket has launched, and are you gonna jump out the spaceship right now, or you're gonna see where it takes you? All right, as always, I'll see you tomorrow in the live stream. Hopefully we'll be checking out some cool cars on top of what NIO has to offer. As always, stay safe, stay healthy. Peace out, guys.